The new Fortnite update today brought us a ton of free rewards, new weapons, and much more. But don't forget, if you want one of the brand new Hero Academia skins for free, I am still gifting 5 subscribers every single day who drop a like, turn on all notifications, and leave a comment with their epic ID. Huge shout out to these subscribers, and special thank you to everyone who takes 2 seconds to type Doom in their Fortnite item shop right now. I appreciate it a ton. So as soon as you guys load up the game, you could be immediately given 3 new variants. The first variant is the Red Panda version of the Sid skin, which is pretty solid because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have this skin. So hopefully this was a good surprise for you guys. And then next up, we have the Bounty Brawler version of Burnout, which looks okay. It's nothing crazy, but I'm sure a decent amount of you guys have this skin as well. And well, the final variant is something everyone was asking for, and that is the collector style option for Kato Thorn, who we saw in the trailer. So as soon as you guys unlock his lavish style, you will get this style along with it. And I saw a ton of people asking for this, so shout out to Fortnite for listening to the community on this. But moving on, obviously this update was centered around My Hero Academia, and well, it wasn't just Deku Smash that returned. We also got Todoroki's Ice Wall as a brand new mythic weapon, which I don't think any of us were expecting, but this thing looks super awesome. And you guys can find both of these mythics in All Might supply drops once again. So that means it should be pretty easy for us all to try this thing out. And hopefully I can get gameplay before I post this video. But yeah, just judging by the trailer, this ice wall looks crazy. There's also a couple more random loot pool related changes, and those include the pizza party item being unvaulted. However, unfortunately, the slap juice got vaulted for some reason, so don't expect to find any of those around the island now. And believe it or not, the vault gates can actually eliminate you if they close on you now, which is kind of cool. But on the other hand, for some reason, they've nerfed the probability of fishing holes appearing from 60 to 80% all the way to 30 to 40%. So yeah, I guess keep that in mind next time you land in. But finally, we do have some good news because it looks like the mythic rapid fire SMG will be unvaulted this season at some point, which personally I'm super excited for because this is one of my favorite weapons overall. But one thing I did just realize is that they didn't unvault the Infinity Blade, which it seemed like they were kind of teasing for this update, and it even showed up in one of the loading screens for the battle pass this season. So I don't know if they're gonna add that as a surprise at some point, or if they decided just to scrap it, but we'll have to be on the lookout for that too. Next up though, an update I am not looking forward to, I gotta be honest, is this a brand new lobby UI that Fortnite is working on. It seems like they just flip stuff around for no reason, and like the XP to level up and stuff is hidden by default unless you hover over it, so I'm not really a big fan of this. And to be fair, I think they are still in the process of working on it, so this could change slightly. But yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think about this new UI. Now for update number 6, you guys may be surprised to hear that this is actually Fortnite's 6th birthday for Battle Royale, which I personally cannot believe. But of course with that, we're getting the birthday battle bus, we're getting the birthday cake on the map, and then also a birthday version of the presents. I'm not entirely sure if this is already in game or it's going to be activated like this week or next week, but it is in the files ready to go, and that even includes the quests that will give us the free rewards, which include once again a birthday cake pickaxe, and then we have a cupcake spray, and finally the 6th birthday back bling. I was hoping one of these days we'd actually get a free skin for their birthday, but it's looking like we might have to wait for a special year like year 10 or something to get something that good. But yeah, these challenges are super easy to complete anyways, and I guess we can't forget that these challenges will also give us a good amount of XP, so that's a big plus too. Now for update number 7, we've got 2 brand new augments in the files, and it always seems random to me whether they're actually in game or not, so I'll play and try to get them if I can. But anyways, the first augment is called Jump Balloon, in which it's pretty self-explanatory. You get a balloon when you jump, so I wonder if you're limited to just one balloon or if you'll be able to stack them. But this is a pretty cool augment. I always like using the balloons. And then next up, we've got one called Reckless SMG Reload, and when you activate this, SMGs will reload faster when reloaded with an empty clip. So yeah, this augment will be wild if we do end up getting that mythic rapid fire SMG later on in the season, because that thing already reloads super fast. So using those in tandem will be so much fun. I cannot wait for that. But yeah, hopefully I have confirmation that these are activated in game right now by the time you guys are seeing this. But moving on to number 8, we may have our first sort of hint or teaser towards the live event for chapter 4, because there are brand new NPC dialogues with Countess Daraku. And basically, if you go up to her as Halsey, she will say, "Your friends seem ready to face the darkness, but are you?" And well, now thinking about it, I guess this could just be a teaser for Fortnitemares. And since they're vampire hunters, the whole vampire thing kind of goes with Halloween. So I guess technically it could be just for that, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if you guys didn't know, Kato Thorn is actually going to be in his vampire version as a boss for Fortnitemares. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any other sort of new creatures as like NPCs around him or what. But yeah, for whatever reason, they seem pretty invested in this high stakes club storyline. And now for number 9, we have some sort of other teaser that's in the files right now. And this is why I thought the last thing might be referring to a live event, because this design is actually for the newsfeed in the lobby. And I don't think we've ever got anything like that before, but just by looking at the screen, it kind of reminds me of those security cameras that we saw in the trailer where Kato had like Jonesy locked up. So that would be my best guess for what this could be. It'll be like a security camera showing someone locked up or something. And of course, if you want to get super crazy with the theories, you could say this is a Five Nights at Freddy's teaser because of the security cameras in that game. But obviously, I think that's a super low chance of being the case. However, regarding a live event, it is kind of weird that we still haven't gotten any sort of voice line quests for this season, which I think we've had for every other season in chapter 4. So that is pretty bizarre to me, and it would have been nice to get a little bit more backstory on Kato. But the quests we have got confirmation on are, of course, the birthday quests, and then we have the My Hero Academia challenges, and then finally it looks like we'll get some sort of Horde Rush challenges, which I would assume would be close to Fortnitemares, if not for it. So yeah, this pretty much shows all the content for this update and what we'll be able to unlock. Now for the My Hero Academia challenges, apparently there are still some encrypted, including an emote reward, and then we have an encrypted skin named Draco Dueler. So if you guys have any ideas on who that could possibly be, he will have a pickaxe that will visually unequip from the back bling, and that back bling slash pickaxe is codenamed Sliced Bread. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what that could be, feel free to leave a comment. But moving on, it looks like we've got an update to that Harmonics Festival in the files. There are some specific devices we can see are being used, which if you don't know what the Harmonics Festival is, it's basically going to be like one of those music live events. However, this one is built in UEFN, so it's not going to be one of those grand scale concerts like Travis Scott. It'll be slightly less cool than that. It is using UEFN though, so obviously they still can make it pretty cool. We'll just have to wait and see. But it looks like it's possible we'll see this Harmonics Festival this season. And now we'll rapid fire through some small changes, including that the Antonia banner icon got removed, which is really random, but sorry for anyone who likes her skin. Looks like you're not gonna get her banner icon. They gave this new sound for the tiniest violin emote. So I don't know if the last one was copyrighted or what, but now we have this. And well, if you guys got robbed of that new glider from last season, from the Jujutsu Kaisen event, it looks like they finally fixed the issue and you guys should be awarded this now. So hopefully any of you guys that were owed this will finally get it. And well guys, we cannot forget about the new super styles that were just added. The first set is called Heisted Jade, which to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of, but the next one is called Lost Amethyst. And this one's a little bit better. I really like how it looks on Kato, especially with this mask. And then the rest of the skins are okay. And then finally, the last super styles are Yellow Diamond, which has got a nice gold and black color style, which looks pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about the yellow diamonds moving throughout them. It looks kind of weird, but surprisingly on the cell shaded Mei skin, it actually looks pretty solid. And then of course, Kato looks really cool too. I mean, even his hair is all glowing and everything. So yeah, I'd say the super styles are okay this season. Definitely not their best, I can't lie. But now for the rest of the leaked skins from this update, we've got some new variants of the high stakes club skins. emotes, which actually look pretty cool. And then a few other skins and cosmetics you guys can expect to see in the item shop very soon in the next week or so. So drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and then definitely check out this video if you missed it.